Hey everybody, Chris Steele here at Chris Steele Fragrances. And tonight we are reviewing Cremo Cologne Italian Bergamot. But before we get into it, I need something from you. Like, comment, subscribe, be a part of the community. Help me help you make the world a better smelling place. Okay, so for our Italian and Bergamot, there are three notes. There is Italian Bergamot, Neroli Blossom, and Fresh Vetiver. Comes in this bottle, standard Cremo bottle, with a black cap, not the silver one like most of them. And there is a little something that makes this even more premium. This is a fairly brand new fragrance from Cremo. They decided to add a pressurized atomizer. Oh, there we go. It got stuck there for a second. So what does this smell like, right? Right off the bat, fresh, clean bergamot. It smells very, very fresh. Puts you in the mind of there's a Banana Republic fragrance that this one puts me in the mind of. I want to say it's Pure White, I believe. Pure White. It's in that realm. There is a bit of neroli, but it's not heavy neroli. It's not like neroli Portofino or any of those types of fragrances. It's a light neroli with a fresh citrus, almost like a fresh. Well, it says bergamot, but it smells. It does have the bergamot smell, but it has a sort of greenness to it, and it almost has a lemon kind of feel to it, like a lemon fresh feel, even though lemon is not one of the notes. So the greenness you're gonna get is like a fresh vetiver, not the real dry inky vetiver, but a fresh vetiver. And I believe vetiver is a grass, if I'm not mistaken. Smells really good. And this kind of fragrance, these kinds of fragrances are extremely versatile. This is also very affordable. So let's get into it. Situations. What kind of situation would you wear Italian bergamot from Cremo? This would be an excellent gym scent. This would be an excellent scent to wear if you're going somewhere in public and you don't necessarily want to draw a lot of attention, but you do want to smell good. So if you were going to church, if you were going to school, if even on the job, like if you're going to work, this is a good work fragrance. It's not going to offend anybody. It smells clean. It smells fresh. This is one of those fragrances. This is like a summer kind of style fragrance, especially if you live anywhere where it's going to be hot and humid, because when it's humid like that, some fragrances can become very cloying. It can become very unpleasant experience. But this one fits those occasions, right? So the numbers. So I wore this, I want to say yesterday or the day before, and it's not a monster performer. Just to let you know, this is a very fresh fragrance, so it's in that freshy realm. I get about 5 to 7 hours, which is actually really, really good for a freshie, but I get about 5 to 7 hours, closer to 7 on clothes, 5 or 4 on skin, depending on the weather, depending on your the climate in your workspace, your house, the weather outside. It can last anywhere between 4 to 7 hours. All right. So seasons, summertime, all day. This would be one of my go-tos this summer because it's very fresh, very versatile, and it just works. It smells like a very clean gentleman. It does almost put me in the mind of an Italian barbershop. Like this is something that I feel like an Italian barber would spray their client with after they got through cleaning them up, because it makes you feel clean. It makes you feel fresh. It's very uplifting and it's very inoffensive. I love this stuff. This stuff is amazing. All right. So, So 4 to 7 hours, light projection. We're talking about a foot to a foot and a half for the first hour, and then it dies back towards your skin. It's not completely gone, but you have a small scent bubble of about a foot. So if people are in your personal space, they will still smell it, but it will not be reaching out and slapping people from across the room. It's just that kind of fragrance. A very mild, gentlemanly, clean, fresh, inoffensive fragrance that is great for the summer. Just making sure I covered all the bases on this one. And I think that's about it. I will rate this one a 7 out of 10. It is fresh, it is clean, inoffensive, affordable, and it just works in most situations. Is this a date night fragrance? No, there's better alternatives. Clubbing, it might work depending on what kind of setting you're going to. But for the most part, this is a daily driver. This is something you wear to, to a place where you're not trying to draw a whole lot of attention, but you do want to smell good. And will it get you compliments? Definitely will. 7 out of 10, Cremo Italian Bergamot. All right. Thanks for sticking with me, guys. I appreciate all the viewership. Thank you for watching. Thank you to the old subscribers. And definitely thank you to you new guys who are coming in and smashing that subscribe button. Help me help you make the world a better smelling place. Jump on board. Like, comment, subscribe. And until the next one, peace.